Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Libras. Libra, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading camera is in it for you if you have Libra as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. I almost didn't do y'all's reading today, Libra. Because when I put on Twitter, I was like, Libras, are you ready for your reading? You guys were like, no, we're not ready. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it to Pisces or Aries. You know, but I know you guys have actually been waiting for your reading, so I'm not going to do you like that. But thank you, Libras, for tuning in. Quick shout out to two things. Shout out to my Patreon. Right now on Patreon, I have a shadow workshop that is exclusive to Scorpios only on the Scorpio tier. Look out for that group to open up more spaces. There is currently a wait list right now, but if you're interested in doing some shadow work and you're a Scorpio, it's just exclusive for them right now, but eventually I will open it to everybody, but I don't know when. Maybe sometime in the next few months. And shout out to Patreon in general. I got some exclusive content I just put on there today for Taurus and Libra placements. You guys are the luckiest signs of the year, and you got to get on Patreon to see why. And then shout out to my generator shirt. This says generator right here. Check out the Etsy shop if you are interested in human design merch or astrology merch. Okay, so Libras, let's see what's going on for you the rest of May. Flip over your blunt truth cards and see what it is you need to hear right now. Something to celebrate. I did ask for Libras to get something that's more motivating or something of relief. And then you have fire and desire. At the bottom of this deck, you have abundance flowing in. It's awesome. I know recently Cancer just had this at the bottom of their deck as well. Can you tell us something to celebrate for, and I think Virgo had that too, something to celebrate for Libras? Something to celebrate for Libra happening quickly. What is that about? Deep, intimate connection. New direction needed. I think Cancer just had that as well. So you could have some Cancer placements. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer. Libra and Cancer tends to gravitate towards each other. But happening quickly, and then you have deep, intimate connection. So something to celebrate within a connection dynamic, possibly. Let's look at your shadow work. What is... Oh, and you have Oh Happy Day at the bottom of the deck. I don't know where we're going. I'm usually so confused at the beginning of these readings. What is the shadow work for Libra, Spirit? What is the shadow work for Libra in May, or something that's hidden? The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Hierophant can be about commitment. And we know Libra's in commitment. We know. We've gone through this in your reading several times. Where is the Hierophant in my little booklet? Sorry, Libras. I'm trying to find the cord. I think I passed it already. Okay, so this is the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents wisdom attained through scholarship and exploring the world, the learned knowledge we attain in our effort to make sense of life. One who masters the mysteries of life in order to interpret the truth for others who feel lost and need guidance. Wisdom, authority, knowledge, doctrine, and advice. So maybe that being in your shadow work position is like you guys are having a hard time making sense of things for yourself, but when you are able to actually do that, you'll be able to translate that towards other people as well. And then Ace of Pentacles in reverse, debt, blocked, and delay. So that's in the shadow work. A couple different things, but it seems that, you know, that blockage will clear itself up, but you still have some other stuff that is good and to celebrate here in May. So what is it that Libra will be celebrating? If you happen to be like a Taurus sun or a Gemini sun, you can be celebrating a birthday coming up here soon. What is something to celebrate for Libras? Let's shuffle this. My cards are slipping out my hands today. What is something to celebrate for Libras? Single. Some of you are happy you're single. I think that came out for Cancer as well. What's going on? What is something to celebrate for Libras? What is something to celebrate for Libras? You have proposal. Others of you are going to get proposed to. So either you're newly single or you may be newly engaged as well. What else for Libras? Something to celebrate. What is Libra going to be celebrating in the near future? You have a lot of letters in name. Family or family issues. Long-term change. Fling. Angels over there. Still. Don't know what's... Okay. So, a lot of new things coming in for you, Libra, or some changes you have here. An interview, some interview can be of significance, or it's going to be very, very important to your future and your growth. You have long-term, something that you've been wanting, or some type of long-term change for the better is happening for you. So whether that be in your career or relationship, you're going to have a long-term significant change positively. Now, you have a lot of letters that came out here. So this can be letters in your name or letters in somebody else's name. Letters in name C, W, Y, or V. Letters in name B, T, M, or G. And then you have letters in name A, S, H, L, or N. So you got a lot of letters to choose from here. Now, I do want to clarify the deep, intimate connection for Libra. What is that about? What is a deep, intimate connection about for Libras? Why is that significant here? Why is a deep, intimate connection here for Libras? Hidden enemy. Ex or past love. We're still in retrograde, y'all. Don't forget, we're still in retrograde. We're still in retrograde, and then closer to July, we have the nodes moving from Taurus and Scorpio to Aries and Libra. The South node will be in Libra. So Libra placements, we're going to have a lot of past life people coming back towards us, or past people in general. So there's a lot of karmic clearing, especially in relationships here. Now, very similar to what I was telling Virgo. This is literally identical to what I was telling Virgo. Or was it? I think it was Virgo. Yeah, it was Virgo. You guys have a lot of good things coming on. Something to celebrate. You have a lot of great things. But be careful of wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? I kind of feel like somebody is jealous of you. That's what I'm picking up on here. You have hidden enemy. You have air sign, could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. You have ex or past love. Somebody that can be jealous of your success or something that you're doing. But with deep, intimate connection clarified by hidden enemy, this is somebody that's actually close to you. Okay? Hence, hidden enemy. Hidden enemies are not strangers. They're not people that we would expect, right? This is not open enemies. Open enemies are people you know don't like you, have something against you. But it's giving that this is somebody that you already know, somebody that maybe is still hurt or angry towards you, that is trying to sabotage you. Could even be a family member if it's not an ex or a past person. And so, but this is somebody that you have a tie to, right? Whether this be energetically, romantically, emotionally. Yeah, it doesn't give me good energy. Let me see. We're going to get more information about this person. Who is this person? For Libra and Libra's space in their aura, could be somebody envious. Who is this person in Libra's aura? New love on the horizon. That is not the best. Yeah, be careful if you guys are dating right now. You may find like the next love interest you get, or it could even be an existing love interest, is actually not, they don't have your best interest at heart. Whether it be like they're intentionally doing something to hurt you, or they just have a lot of baggage, or you guys have like a karmic thing going on that is going to hold you back in your life. But it does look like it's somebody. Like, that's what the thing about karmic relationships. There's an initial very strong attraction, a lot of chemistry, but it can just be that's the past life link that you're feeling, but it doesn't mean that this is a good person for you. Okay. But for many of you, it's going to come in the form of a love situation, and you want to be very careful of this person. Now you have reminder that you are always on the right path. So even though you do cross paths with this person, it's just so you can clear the karma and you move forward. You're still on the right path, even if the relationship ends, or it ends pretty dramatically, right? So what is the advice for Libra with this person that they're dealing with? The truth will come out. Soulmate. It's like it could be like a karmic soulmate situation. Here, inner child trauma. Okay, so yeah, the relationships that's being reflected here. And again, I'm gonna use the same analogy that I gave to Gemini, because this is also kind of similar to the Gemini reading. You have 3 different types of relationships that will come into your life, also known as people coming into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You have your mirror people, who are just going to mirror your wounds, and this can be your toxic, abusive, very unhealthy relationships, but is very addicting. It's like that strong karmic relationship. You're so codependent on it. It reflects your wounds, right? Very unhealthy, not good. This can be one of those situations I'm getting for some of you. Then you have somebody who is a window, who you see all of the potential. You look outside, you're looking outside. It's a beautiful day. You see all the beauty that there is, but you can't go outside, right? You're just looking through the window, or you can't go and experience the whole thing. It's just kind of like an illusion, right? So you have those people as well. And that can even be this energy here, soulmate, where it's almost what you want, but it's not quite really what you want. And then you have your door person. That's the person that is really who you want, really what you want. You get that right business partner, you get that friend, you get that relationship. It's the real deal. And so I think a lot of you are in this phase here where you're meeting people that are very much mirroring you and mirroring your trauma in order to show you what else you need to work on here. Or mirroring you to show you what all could exist, right? That's what the window person is meant to show you as well. It shows you what potential is out there, but you're not meant to actually have that person. They're just kind of meant to be like an example or a stepping stone for you. So any other advice? And then I'll look into the tarot to see more about what this person's, you got past or past life. A past life connection, Libra. Past life, karmic. It could be the last person you just dealt with as well. There's a karmic soulmate. You have self-love, meant to mirror to you, reflect back to you what you need to work on to yourself based on things that they could not give you is really what it's saying here. So I heard really loudly in my head Beyonce lyrics. The best thing I never had. And I got goosebumps while I said that. I heard in my head, thank God I found the good in goodbye. I used to want you so bad. Yeah, so it's like the best thing you never had. So you never really had this energy, this person. It was just like you almost had it, or maybe there was a brief moment where you had it a little bit, or you thought you had it. But it's really like something to celebrate, because you're finally seeing the reason why this person came into your life, or what it was trying to show you, or you're accepting that. Okay. But it's a very deep connection that could be malicious towards you, or maybe hidden enemy. There just weren't the best for you, and you're seeing that now, and you're actually accepting it now. So tell us more about what this soulmate or this deep intimate connection is here to spark in Libra or show Libras. Tell us more about this deep intimate connection, what this is meant to reflect in Libras. Because Libra, you guys are a mirror. You have Aries. Could be an Aries. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio. Death card. Could be another Libra. Justice card in reverse. It's really meant to show you where you're not very balanced. That's more about what this connection is meant to reflect in Libra. Anything else? Okie dokie. So yeah, we got Aries energy, Emperor, meant to show you where you need to be, or where you have your own inner strength, your own leadership qualities. You know, Libras tend to be attracted to Aries because that's your opposite sign, and they have a lot of qualities that you don't have, unless you have Aries placements. But, you know, your own leadership qualities, your own strengths, your own decisiveness, your ability to get more clear on what you want. Because the only way to know what you want is to go through a trial and error process of what you don't want, right? Not being able to figure out what it is that you're really looking for. But through this person, you were able to see a lot of things that you don't want. And again, this is somebody that either is already, was in your life, just left your life, just cut ties, just entered, or is currently in your life, or it hasn't come yet. So it can be either way. Let me know in the comments which Libra you are. If you met this person already, you recently separated, or you haven't met them yet. Justice card in reverse, where you are imbalanced within, because relationships are mirrors, right? Death card, where you need to embrace change, embrace more transformation within yourself, meant to really just come into your life to spark that change, especially if it was a Scorpio. Scorpios always spark changes in other people, so meant to really transform you, transform the way you think on a soul level. And then the Star card, meant to kind of re-inspire you, or re-inspire this type of faith in you. You know, like maybe you were inspired by this person, or this person is like, maybe they made you lose faith after some time, but at first they caused you to like have more faith in love again. And so you kind of have somebody to build off of, even though it's not that same person. Okay. So now let's see one card for Libras to surrender in May. What's one card for Libras to surrender? Oops. Surrender your fear of change. Yeah, somebody really came into your life, or is coming into your life to show you like how to embrace change, and how to like stop just living your life in like just the gray area of waiting for things to happen. Like somebody is like really like motivating you to actually, you know how sometimes after you get in after a breakup, you then like, oh, I want to go get in the gym and I want to do all this and that. It's like showing you, why do you need another person to make you or inspire you to take care of yourself, or to get active or start your business because you want to prove something to them? They don't care. Move on. You know, you're doing all this, change your look, change your hair, changing this and that towards somebody that wouldn't even look twice. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Do it for yourself. Don't do it because somebody like broke your heart. Now you want to like glow up. Like do it because you already wanted to do that. Next time, if this is you right now. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you are afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith, all is well. Libra is not really a sign that is super familiar with change, because it's sextile. I mean, not sextile. It's semi-sextile to Scorpio, which means it's his neighbor sign. And neighbor signs really don't know too much about the other signs, even though they're right beside each other. They don't have much in common. So therefore, change is really not Libra's strong suit either. Transformation. Libra would prefer not to make any real commitments to changing or staying the same. Sometimes it's just like, I just want to be not in a box at all, you know? So that's something that maybe you guys need to work on, embracing that change, or being more comfortable with things being more black and white in your life. Boundaries. Okay, any advice to end off for Libras with this person, this energy? The Moon card, the Magician, Ten of Swords, anything else for Libras when we're ending off with this energy with this person? Hierophant again. Can you clarify the Hierophant? Star card again, Aquarius, somebody you could have been dealing with, or that is like the karmic person. So yeah, it's time to, have faith again, believe in something, believe in yourself, believe in the future of like what can really happen for you, instead of just these people that you keep running into that are just simply mirrors of yourself. Turning inward and seeing where you need to like do the healing, do the inner work, so that you can meet people that are actually going to benefit you and not just like mirror you, or keeping certain people around that aren't good for you. And you never really get a chance to heal and grow into who you're supposed to be. This will mean for some of you, you need to cut everybody off and start over because you have a lot of people around you and you don't really know who is fake and who is not, or you met these people at a point in your life when you were still trying to figure out who you were. And now you're like, okay, I don't think any of these people are actually real reflections of who I want to be or who I am becoming. So therefore, everybody has to go, including romantic relationships or people that you continue to be engaged with or attract during those times where you weren't like loving yourself or you weren't sure of yourself. But now you're making a conscious decision. You want to do those things for yourself. So therefore, you're going to meet people now that reflect this in you, the self-love you give to yourself. But only if you're doing that work now. If you make that commitment, Hierophant, you commit to saying, okay, I'm going to actually really figure out who I am. I'm not going to figure out who I am through other people anymore. I'm going to figure out who I am outside of other people, outside of my relationships. Okay, but there's like this one relationship here, either that has passed already or that is coming in, really going to do a number on you. Okay, but it's going to show you some really crazy things about yourself, and it'll give you something to celebrate because you're going to be like, oh, okay, I finally understand what I need to work on, or I understand why these relationships can cause so much chaos in my own life, because they're just a mirror of what's going on inside of me. Wow. So thank you, Libras, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon. You can DM me on there if you have any questions. Good luck to us, Libras. We need the luck, all the luck. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.